This is part 3 of making your own lobster snare in the Virgin Islands. We now have the sleeve on. We're going to get that with our tool, and we're going to crimp that sleeve. Usually you want to put a little excess on each side, and you want to crimp this on either end and crimp it twice to tighten that down. Now also you can pull on this to make sure that it's tight, but you have to be very careful with that, because if you don't crimp the sleeve enough, it can pull loose and you'll lose a lobster. Now you want to pull the extra line back inside and back through the lobster snare, and you'll see how this works. As it all goes in, your crimp is going to disappear. Now when that disappears in there, you want to try to get that to the center to make sure you've got enough room that you're not going to pull tight. And the worst thing can happen is you're going to pull tight on a lobster, and you're not going to have it tight enough, and it's going to stop where the crimp is, and you're going to lose them. So you can see now, if we go for a lobster, you're going to pull the snare like that from one end, or you can pull it from this end. And this is with a piece of PVC 1/2 inch and just some weed whacker line and a 2.4 millimeter sleeve, and you've got a lobster snare. You made it yourself. Now we have other lobster snares that we use. This is a wire snare that one of my partners uses, and you can see you use different types of wire for this, and you make your loop, and this is an excellent one with a heavy-duty glass rod. The other one that we have is we have a lobster snare with a glass rod, and this one is just a little antenna snare, and I can't see the whole thing. It's just actually broken right now. I'm going to get a good one. But these are different types of snares. So we have the wire antenna, we have the wire tail snare, and then this snare can be used for antenna or a tail snare.